today. From Buffalo Bills Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. We'll see Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills taking on Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
On a gorgeous late summer afternoon, it's time for football from Bills Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we are underway in Buffalo. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. We see the Bills offense take the field here at quarterback, Josh Allen.
How about 54 touchdown passes in 2 full seasons at the University of Wyoming? Coming out of a junior college, I think he exceeded expectations, and he can move it around a little bit too. A much better athlete than people give him credit for.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw, it's Allen. Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Knox. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. 2nd down at 7. Now Allen. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A gain of 32 that time.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's got his man here, Beasley. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but Cole Beasley, he's in his 10th NFL season, and in 2020, his best year yet. 82 catches, close to 1,000 yards. Loves the freedom that this Bills offense affords him.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They run here with Singletary. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Singletary. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal.
Pittsburgh got their hands full today. Oh.
And this is going to be intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick.
It's Joe Hayden, former Cleveland Brown, with the interception.
Who's been at the control since 2004. 6-time Pro Bowler, Ben Roethlisberger.
And it's not out of the question. It's not out of the realm at all to wonder if this might be the final season for Big Ben, either in a Steeler uniform.
The Bills moved the ball down the field on that
drive
drive
in March,
with ease.
It's my greatest honor to be a Pittsburgh Steeler and give my all.
This is going to be a good game, dude.
Had a big year in 2020, 33 touchdowns.
If Pittsburgh do come away with the win,
the Steelers to an 11-0
it won't be by much.
You have to think that he would love to end his career the way Peyton Manning and John Elway did, hosting the Lombardi Trophy
Buffalo,
and heading off into the sunset.
They are revamped.
Here's a run on first down. He doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I think Josh Allen, he should keep going to the air, but he could run it a little bit, give it to Devin Singletary, but keep the ball in the air. I think he had better success in the air, even though he just threw a pick. Forget about that interception. Keep putting the ball in the air.
After the loss to start out, here's
better
2nd and
reads.
11. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Short little throw to Ebron. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger.
Nobody open. Big Ben goes down.
Roethlisberger goes down. Off the edge, Jerry Hughes gets the sack.
There's a little bit of defense right there. Nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They just snuffed out every route that was going. Quarterback never got rid of the football.
Good defense by the Bills.
On 4th down, the rookie Presley Harvin on to punt for the Steelers. Isaiah McKenzie is back deep for the Bills. This is fielded at the 27.
For those of you who are already
57-yard
familiar with my channel, I know I'm a Cleveland Browns fan.
So
I think
the
Browns don't have Buffalo in their regular schedule this year. If we do see Buffalo, it'll probably be in the playoffs.
It didn't really happen because they gave up no points.
If we see them this year, it'll probably be in the playoffs.
Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 38.
Because I can see Buffalo going to the playoffs. Just looking at their roster.
He'll give it to Singletary here to start the drive.
Good run.
Taken down, but not before
Some
he
big holes.
past the 50.
Man.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. but it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
Allen off the play fake.
Ooh. Man, that was a dangerous pass. Oh, Josh. You gotta be careful with your passes, buddy. That could have been a pick.
During this time of year.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Allen going to throw. And that was going to be off target and incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, good defense. This is a defensive game right now, man. That's what it's looking like. Two good defenses.
Steelers did last season. They led the NFL in sacks and quarterback pressures, and there's another one right there. This Pittsburgh
It's gonna come down to
known as Blitzburgh.
Whoever defense gets tired first. That's who's gonna lose the game. When your defense gets tired, then they start to get beat on plays.
Ray McLeod deep for Pittsburgh. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
We're not looking now.
So they play the field position game here is a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's
decent
like
kick.
watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that. That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
Has broken up at number 58.
Brings up 2nd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play.
This is just a preview simulation.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now the former 4th-round pick. It's
good run. Oh, wow.
And mark him down way up.
Man, that was a good run.
At the 39.
Elias, I never heard of him. Is he a rookie?
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart.
Yeah, because Pittsburgh don't have Ryan Connor. I think his name is Ryan Connor. James Connor, whatever the hell his name was. His last name is Connor.
Yeah, they created a big run.
I don't know why I said Ryan. It's James Connor.
So that play much needed there as they're all
I forget what team he went to, but he was Pittsburgh's starting quarterback. Running back.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Ebron with it over the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Let's go, baby. Let's go. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Carlos Basham able to make the play defensively.
I just knew Buffalo was going to score on that first drive. And Josh Allen threw that pick right to Joe Hayden, right there in the end zone.
Get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Roethlisberger. He finds Kalen Ballage, his running back. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
One of my old teammates called me
I got to look after the game. I'm going to have to look him up, Ballage, see if he's a rookie or not. I have never heard of him.
That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up a first down.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there. And that's
Buffalo can't let Pittsburgh get in their rhythm, man.
Who can stand up and make a play? It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd and 7, Roethlisberger. He's going to go up top for the end zone.
D.
And that is incomplete.
Yeah, that was double coverage. He had it in his hand.
Unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Roethlisberger. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Buffalo defense does its job.
I think Ben threw that a little early.
Back-to-back incompletions.
But dude wasn't going to catch it
anyway. On both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. This taken in at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Singletary to get the drive started. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
This is a draw play. Allen gives to Singletary. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First grab so far for Diggs. It's a first down. Here's the first carry of the game for Zach Moss. Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Buffalo got some nice uniforms, man. I like the helmets.
And he's going to miss this one.
Buffalo.
Outside the left upright, and this score will stay right where it is.
Thought it. Oh, yeah, he didn't even have enough leg on that one, I don't think. Man.
So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first
catch, maybe.
3-0 after one.
That's the first time I heard his name in the game. I ain't gonna say that's his first catch, but that's the first time his name registered. Highmark Stadium. Bills, they got a decent stadium. Then I was hearing that they were talking about moving the Bills possibly. I don't know if that's just a rumor anymore.
And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anywhere. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. Now it's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
6 yards left on 2nd down. Now it's Roethlisberger. Hitting Juju on the slant. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
In his 5th year in Pittsburgh, a good bounce back last year for Juju with 97 catches. He wants to continue to make grabs like that and get upfield.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Buffalo letting Pittsburgh get into their rhythm, man.
Because at this point, it can't be a surprise to anyone in the building who's going to get the ball. They just keep feeding him over.
That's what Buffalo can't do, but it's still early, man. Buffalo need to hold him to 3 or get a pick.
First down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet. 2nd down.
I know for us it's fun, and it's not so much fun for the rookie receivers when we see them coming into the league and we're going to training camps. You see them working on getting 2 feet down instead of 1. But the best ones train in college trying to get 2 down instead of 1, so the transition's a little bit less. In this case, though, wasn't able to complete it anyway.
On 2nd and 10, Roethlisberger. That is caught at the 7. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And Deontay Johnson has seen his share of targets increase in his first 2 years in the league, and last year finished with 88 catches.
Yeah, they giving Ben too much time in that pocket, man.
Everything that comes his way, a nice catch there.
That Buffalo defensive line, they got to get back there and put pressure on Big Ben. They can't give him all that time.
1 back and 3 tight ends.
He got forever in a day to throw the ball.
Harris. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Good run.
Najee Harris. A 3-yard
touchdown. Pittsburgh offensive line is dominating the Buffalo defensive line.
Power football there down near the goal line.
They dominate.
To him, he's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive
Buffalo is
linemen
getting no type of penetration back there.
But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. That time, a 9-play drive. And it was the rookie, Najee Harris, who finished it off with a touchdown run.
It's still early. Buffalo can come back. It's only 10-0, 2nd quarter. But they got to turn it around now, man. They can't let Pittsburgh get too far ahead. And right now, they ahead enough. They want to stay in this game. This is supposed to be 10-7 right now. If Josh Allen ain't throw that pick in the end zone.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Allen to throw it. And Beasley with it over the middle.
Get about 5 yards.
Dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. A gain of 6 there on first.
Oh, Josh, man, you got to put a touchdown in.
What I mean by that is
You got to march your team down that
get
field.
at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Good pass.
Finding Knox there, complete. Allen and Knox teaming up there for Buffalo 1st down.
Knox.
This young guy
He's a tight end.
in his 3rd year with Buffalo. Prototypical size for a tight end, 6'4", 254. I thought 2020 would be a big year for him. I do think it will happen in 2021.
Big boy. He's hard to bring down.
1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Allen. It's incomplete. He was looking for Devin Singletary there, and it's 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back.
Right there, man.
Unsuccessfully.
I'm anxious to see what New England is about to do with Mac Jones as starting quarterback.
They work again from the 38.
How their season gonna turn out since they'd have released Cam Newton.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Out to his left.
Oh, that was a good run.
Allen.
He should have went out of bounds, though. That was a good run because he had the first down. Just avoid the hit. Good run, Josh Allen.
Partner, as a quarterback,
way to use your
legs.
legs.
When the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Keep doing that, Josh. If ain't nobody open downfield, take off. Go.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll run a draw now with Singletary, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground.
He only got 1 yard on that one.
Stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
That's still curtain defense is something else.
Here's 2nd and 9. Allen. And this one incomplete.
That was a good pass, actually. The receiver, he just couldn't bring it in.
Partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Yeah, that receiver can hold on to it.
3rd down. They've only
right on
converted
point.
once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Allen.
Fumble.
And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he's free
Ooh,
going down the left side.
touchdown.
It's a foot race. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery
Man,
for the
I
Steelers.
see y'all,
score.
Pittsburgh.
It gives
I
some
see
kudos
y'all,
to the defensive
Pittsburgh.
coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you
But
actually
y'all
give
gonna play like
kudos
this?
to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy.
In
like
actuality,
that. I
in
love it.
reality,
He dialed things up.
today.
And boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Man. Y'all done turned up in the 2nd quarter.
Extra point
Interception,
now by Boswell.
got a fumble recovery, ran it back for a touchdown. They shutting Buffalo out. Like, Buffalo got to get on the scoreboard. What's going on, Buffalo?
So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
But I don't think this game gonna be like this. I don't think Pittsburgh gonna do them like that in Buffalo today. I think Buffalo's gonna shock Pittsburgh. Did he get a head go just like
and
this?
You can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Pittsburgh can shock Buffalo.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Buffalo offense and Devin Singletary heading back out there.
He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second.
But this is going to be the game to see
today.
today.
Offensively.
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball.
And the whole thing would be is to see how Buffalo looks.
Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball.
Ooh, let's go. Slide, slide, slide. Word. Word, Josh Allen.
Into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it.
Josh Allen,
and he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary.
46 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
On the give, this is Singletary.
Up the
He'll get
middle.
this one across midfield and
decent
down
run.
into Steeler
31.
territory.
Manageable. All right.
That's some good tackling there to keep him short.
It's
of
a
that
manageable
yellow
third
line.
down.
Defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
The Bills on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. On the handoff.
Yeah, I would have gave it right back to Singletary.
He is going to have
I gave it right back to him.
First down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one.
I know you can get a yard, Devin.
I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Right. It's always good to fall forward when you're running the ball, man. You gotta get as many extra yards as you can. Man, he got some wheels. Don't drop the ball. Let's go. Let's go.
25 yards that
Josh
time.
Allen got some wheels.
Explosive play there, and this defense told us we have to have our eyes right on their RPO sets, and they did not have their eyes right.
I love that term, eyes right, meaning they have to be in the
Allen got
proper
some
place
wheels,
and
boy.
read your keys. And a smart thinking guy running an offense can see when
turned
you
the
break
jet
down
boosters
on that,
on.
and he took full advantage of it.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Singletary. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
2nd and 8.
Let's go. Keep it on the ground.
On the ground, it's Singletary.
Let's go, Devin.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
Let's go.
1st and
Yeah,
goal.
Buffalo got to get on that scoreboard, man. By any means, they got to get on it.
They'll run here with Morris. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
This defense is really full
Yeah,
around.
Josh, you might have to go to the air and make a better read and a better pass, man.
Try and get this running game going.
Man, you're a quarterback, Josh. You can do it. You can do it, man.
Moved back to the
You ain't got to this level by accident.
2nd and goal here. Moss again.
Yeah, he got to go to the air.
From the 9 to the 8.
It's 3rd and goal, 3rd and 8, basically.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but
Got to
my
go to the
goodness,
air.
think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Man,
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now Allen.
and he dropped it.
And that is incomplete.
But he would have got there no way. Field goals.
They certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the
That's a good defense by Pittsburgh. That's still Curtin, man.
That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
As long as I can remember, Pittsburgh always had a pretty decent defense, man. A decent team, period. You know what I mean? You know, but like I said, I'm a diehard Browns fan. Like, I'm not a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I just give credit where credit is due. My Browns, we up and coming, man. We got Kansas City today, in Kansas City. So we got a tough one on our hands. That's it. 4:25 Eastern Standard Time. So I'm going to watch this Pittsburgh game first because that's going to come on at 1 Eastern Standard Time. And when that game go off, then my Browns game will come on.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. Ray McLeod to return. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Cleveland got to come out swinging in that game. In that Kansas City game, Cleveland got to come out swinging. They cannot play with Kansas City. They got to mash the gas and mash the gas quick. Don't let up.
But we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series.
They playing at Arrowhead. All them fans.
Check out what the defense is doing.
Man, it's like that 12th man. All that red everywhere. Man.
To the right side, 7 yards to pick up there.
Man.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder
defender coming up at halftime. Jonathan Coachman,
Corey Washington. What's going on, man?
Business to take care of before we get there.
So let me play you in Madden. What team do you rock with?
Out across midfield down to the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. They'll get this to his
oh, bet that. Who they quarterback now?
And he's taken down inside the 30.
It ain't Teddy Bridgewater, is it?
With a nice catch there. He was the
Because since Drew Brees then retired or whatever, I think it's Teddy Bridgewater. I might be wrong.
To the retirement of Vance McDonald, he's showing signs of being that guy already.
Yeah, I play you in Madden, bro.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Claypool. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And 2020 was a strong draft for receivers, and the Steelers got
text me your online ID.
And Chase Claypool out of Notre Dame. 11 total touchdowns last year. Among rookies, only Jonathan Taylor of the Colts had more. A strong catch there.
Nah, send you a friend request.
Now they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Ooh,
intercepted at the goal line.
That's the pick that Buffalo needed. Man, Tre'Davious White, man, good one, boy.
They're already down 2 scores.
They needed that, man.
Slowing down what was going against
Buffalo needed that pick bad.
3 scores there at this stage. Could be in for a long ball game.
The game ain't over till it's over, man.
The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1-minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling
Man,
and
they
going
on the
into
toe.
the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get
They got
everything
98
in one
yards
shot
to go.
either. 10 yards here, 15
But hey,
there.
even if they don't get no points, getting to field goal range or nothing, they stop Pittsburgh from putting up a field goal or a touchdown. That's the big thing. Oh, did he get out the end zone? Man, that was almost a safety. Oh my God, they lost yards. They lost the yard on that. Man, come on Buffalo, man, y'all got to block. Yeah, I got to get out that end zone. He got out. Man, just barely, man. He hit him back in the end zone. Man. It seems like Buffalo fighting for their life now to get a safety, man. They trying, man.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. On the counter, this is
safety. Man.
Oh, and he's not gonna make
that's steel curtain, man.
The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And you know the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on,
they gave him 2 points and giving him the ball back. So they did give him, even though they didn't give up a field goal or a touchdown, they could still give him 2 points and the ball back with 50 seconds left.
It's taken on the 25.
Pittsburgh might not do nothing with it, so maybe the 2 points ain't
as we look at the back
so
heading onto the field
bad.
again. And the good news, his team's winning. The bad news, he hasn't had the game that he's hoped to, at least to this point here in the second quarter.
And a lot of that is pride, because these types of backs want to be in the center of all the action and leading their team to victory. They'll take the win right now, hoping to jump his game up as this one moves on.
And he probably wants a little bit more of the spotlight going forward. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
The DB should just play deep, man. Ben is trying to get up the field. He's trying to get in the field goal range.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Yeah, watch big because he'll throw it deep. Especially in a situation like this. Okay.
Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
43. Damn. Yeah, he moved that ball. He's on the other side of the field now.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Buffalo's 43.
Roethlisberger will throw.
Ooh, good pass. Wide open. Man, the tight end. That's crazy.
It's a game of 35. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
Yeah, that's field goal
as they stop
time.
it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
They might do one more play, or they might kick the field goal now. I'm thinking they're going to kick it now. They don't have no more timeouts.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. To throw again is Roethlisberger. A full left side caught by the tight end Freiermuth. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3.
Should have been able to tackle him inbounds and let the clock run out.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Roethlisberger. Bananas Johnson. Touchdown Steelers.
Oh, that's crazy. Right in the back of the end zone.
In the final seconds of the first half.
Man.
The Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Pittsburgh. There's in Buffalo right now.
To the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your
He ain't got
outlook,
picked
but
off
even
once.
before that, let's see if they
But
decide
man,
to
he
kind of
doing his
kick
thing
or
in
what
this
they're gonna do
game.
on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that pushes the lead up to 23.
Nine seconds. They get the ball, just take a knee.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away.
Okay, cool.
Isaiah
Corey, I
McKenzie
got you,
now on the
man.
return. And able to get this across
Yeah,
the 20.
we'll
but
run
not much
one,
further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
We can run one right after this. String too.
Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very
so
much.
It's the last
we just
one,
watched
okay.
a very good first half
With
out
the
of the veteran
underspread, only
QB, Ben
one
Roethlisberger. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Okay.
Time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. And the Steeler offense ready to get going here in this third quarter. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Balaj. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
All right.
Well, any lane that
I wonder if Buffalo going to try to turn this around in the second half. They can. They got enough time.
They use great leverage.
As of right now, they got enough time. But as soon as they get the ball, they got to put 7 up, man. They can't put no 3 up. They got to put 7 on the board. And then that'll put them down 16.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
An extra defensive
they
back
can't
here for the Bills.
let Pittsburgh score another touchdown. They score another touchdown, it's a wrap, man.
Now Roethlisberger. Ebron caught left side. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35.
Good stop, man.
But he only makes it to the 34.
Man, they need to get that stop.
6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. He'll give it to Singletary here to start the drive.
Oh, that was a good run.
Go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 70 yards
rushes
on the
for
ground
69
for him so
yards.
far.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you kind of hit the jackpot there.
Good pass.
Throw dropped off to his fullback.
Good way to get rid of that.
7 yards there and a first down.
Good way to break that first tackle.
Man,
I thought that was about to be a sack. Who's that? Cameron Hayward, I think, that was back there.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 36, Allen looking for Beasley, got him on the slant, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Out to the left. He's got his tight end Knox. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate. Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Man, I've been waiting for this day ever since the season ended last year, man.
This offense in desperate
Well,
need
since
of a
the
conversion as they come
postseason
up on
ended.
3rd down. They go right back to Singletary. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Man, y'all got to go for 4th and 1, man. Y'all can't afford to be punting. Y'all down too much. They tripping. Buffalo tripping. They coaching. It's tripping.
Pittsburgh offense making
if I was the Buffalo Bills, ain't no way I would have punted on 4th and 1.
We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
Ain't no way. And I'm down that many points? No. I'm going for it. I don't care if I am in the 3rd quarter. That many points, I got to go for it, man. I'm down like 3 scores.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 15.
Time is not on my side.
Now Roethlisberger
I'm Buffalo.
Johnson with a completion over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
When you decide to run a hitch route, it really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Here's Roethlisberger. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
5. Come on, Buffalo, get a stop.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete
Get the ball
pass.
back to your offense.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And this is
Good D. Good D.
Yeah, that's a nice job there
Good
defensively.
D.
Like those receivers on third down, and as a quarterback, all you can do is just lock one toward the bench. Not too close, mind you, and live to punt the football.
The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. To return is McKenzie. Sheds off the tackle. A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bills offense back out onto the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
All right, come on, Josh Allen.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Allen going to throw. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Give Singletary right side. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Moss.
Good run.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. And sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Allen now on 1st down.
Singletary.
And he finds Beasley.
I'll pass it to him.
That catch good for only a couple.
I like the thought process. I like the design, but I think he may have waited a little too long to spot his man, because if you're going to run that drag route, you've got to put it on him and let him turn upfield. Instead, he waits until his receivers too close to the sideline, and they don't get the yards after the catch.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll get this pretty close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 36. 87 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
Singletary again.
1st down, he got it.
Good enough for a 1st down.
I think that was Cameron Hayward. He pushed him forward, pushed him over the 1st down marker.
They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Minkah Fitzpatrick was pushing him back, stopping him, and he would have succeeded if Cameron Hayward didn't come up and lift Singletary up and push him forward with all his weight and his momentum.
To the air, Allen works right side into the hands of
good catch, good run. All right, Knox.
First he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Now what we're we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point, and what's usually a direct correlation, very few explosive plays. That's been their issue, not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
I wonder what the point spread is in this game. Who's favorite?
Allen now looks to throw.
Touchdown?
Zone, but it's incomplete.
He didn't get 2 feet in.
Especially in this situation, you're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Touchdown, Bills!
Buffalo needed that one.
7-yard touchdown ground. And the Bills cut into that lead. That's a score.
Josh Allen needed that for his stats too, man.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side.
Try to offset that interception that he threw.
That binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Going for 2. I knew they was going to go for 2. That's what I would do in that situation.
Allen will try to throw for it. Toward the end zone,
oh, man. Good D, though. Good D.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Getting set to go again, Ben Roethlisberger marches onto the field. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the third quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Short little throw to Ebron. That catch good for only a couple.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Second and 8 coming up. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. On the delay, it's Balaj. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 51 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43. Now it's Roethlisberger. Short little throw to Ebron. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Balaj. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Short little throw to Ebron. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Coming up on 2nd and 7. They hand this off to Harris. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
Boswell's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Buffalo set to get the football back here.
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. To throw, it's Allen. On the left side, he finds Beasley. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
From the 31, Allen steps away. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Allen's throw is complete, and he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception, but not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Let's go, D. Check 93's
Throwing again on second down. Allen. Eluding the pressure right. Allen hit. He lost the football. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Here's Allen. And this one caught by Beasley. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On second down, Singletary trying to run inside, but nothing there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
They're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Singletary, they'll run for it. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. No dice for Sean McDermott and the offense. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down.
They run it with Balaj. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Steelers on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. A run with Harris out of the shotgun, and he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, got to make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The Steelers send out their punter now. He's been terrific so far. McKenzie now to return it. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Throwing now is Allen. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
And some play callers, when they go into games, they don't mind calling a lot of screens, and they don't care what down. They were maybe one block away from really having something there to start this drive. Good job defensively to cut through the blockers and make the tackle on the screen, or that could have gone for maybe 15 or 20 yards.
Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
On first down, Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind, with him running the team, that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Now a first down carry for Harris. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Good gain there on first down, and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. From the 16, Roethlisberger. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, and it's 3rd and 4.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 4. Roethlisberger. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And he will have a Steelers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Roethlisberger. The quick slant caught. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. 2nd and 1 from the 2. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Boswell for the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it was the rookie, Najee Harris, who finished it off with a touchdown run.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This taken in at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Let's go!
Buffalo offense back out ready to go.
Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He was looking for Isaiah McKenzie that time, and that'll bring up second down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Allen. And Beasley with it over the middle. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Allen from the gun on 3rd down.
Into the hands of Sanders.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Allen to the veteran Sanders for the Buffalo first.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Allen to throw once more. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Allen to throw it. Cannot get away, and down he goes. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Now Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. One final try here for Allen. And finding Emmanuel Sanders here. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Second and 10.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
They'll look to throw again. Finding Knox there, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And there we have it.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Pittsburgh destroyed Buffalo at home.
On the defensive side of the football,
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done.
I did not see that coming.
Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but I
like
Pittsburgh just outplayed Buffalo.
One, represent like the best player of all of that, and I say multiple so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody.
Everybody love mimicking Oprah.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.
.73 passer rating, 2 picks, 1 touchdown, 274 yards, 25 of 38. Singletary got about 84 yards. Josh Allen got 81 yards, 7 carries. I think Josh Allen, he played okay. Is he a rookie? No, it's his 3rd year. Yeah, he played okay. Now this guy. Oh, he been in the league 3 years. Yeah, but I never heard of him. Yeah. All right, that's their starter now, so I guess I'm going to hear his name quite a bit this year because we are in the same Like, both at AFC North. So we got to play each other twice a year. So yeah, I'm gonna hear his name a lot. I'm learning. All right.